개발자들은 기업의 의사결정 과정에 영향을 끼치지 못한다. 몇 년 전부터 우리나라에 개발붐이 일어나기 시작했죠. 그로 인해 많은 사람들이 현재 개발자로 일하고 있는데요. 스티브 잡스는 개발자들이 실질적으로 회사의 경영에 크게 영향을 끼치지 못한다고 말했습니다. 다음 보여드릴 영상은 1995년 미국의 트라이엄프 오브 더 너드라는 프로그램에서 스티브 잡스를 인터뷰한 내용입니다.
What happens is, like with John Scully, John came from PepsiCo, and they at most would change their product, once every 10 years. I mean, to them, a new product was like a new size bottle, right? So if you were a product person, you couldn't change the course of that company very much. So who influenced the success of PepsiCo? The sales and marketing people. Therefore, they were the ones that got promoted, and therefore they were the ones that ran the company. Well, for PepsiCo, that might have been okay, but it turns out the same thing can happen in technology companies that get monopolies, like, IBM and Xerox. If you were a product person at IBM or Xerox, so you make a better copy or a better computer. So what? When you have a monopoly market share, the company's not any more successful. So the people that can make the company more successful are sales and marketing people, and they end up running the companies. And the product people get driven out of the decision-making forums. And the companies forget what it means to make great products. Sort of the product sensibility and the product genius that brought them to that monopolistic position gets rotted out by people running these companies who have no conception of a good product versus a bad product. They have no conception of the craftsmanship that's required to take a good idea and turn it into a good product. And they really have no feeling in their hearts, usually, about wanting to really help the customers. So that's what happened at Xerox. The people at Xerox PARC used to call the people that ran Xerox toner heads. And these toner heads would come out to Xerox PARC, and they just had no clue about what they were seeing.
And for our audience, toner is what?
Oh, toner is what you put into a copier. Yeah, the toner that you add to an industrial copier.
The black stuff.
The black stuff, yeah. So basically they were copier heads that just had no clue about a computer or what it could do. And so they just grabbed defeat from the greatest victory in the computer industry. Xerox could have owned the entire computer industry today. Could have been, a company 10 times its size. Could have been IBM. Could have been the IBM of the 90s. Could have been the Microsoft of the 90s. So, but anyway, that's all ancient history. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Sure.
물론 어디까지나 독점적 지위를 가진 회사에 한해서이겠지만 그래도 이게 현실이라니 많이 씁쓸하네요. 저희는 다음 영상으로 찾아뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다.